Hi everyone. In this session we see about data manipulation language. The language used to manipulate data within the database. Using this DML, we can add new entries into the database, modify or alter existing entries, delete entries from the database, and extract data from the database. Under DML, there are 4 commands: select, insert, update, delete. Select is used for extracting data from the database. Insert is used to insert new entries into the database. Update command is used to alter or modify existing entries. Delete command is used to delete entries from the database. Out of these 4 commands, insert, update, delete command are also called as data modification language because using these commands we can make physical changes into the database state. Let us see these commands one by one. For experimental purpose, I am creating 2 tables, student and student1. And also I am using Oracle Online Compiler Live SQL for execution purpose. I am going to create these 2 tables one by one. First I am going to create the student table. For this I am using the DTL command, create command. The table student is created. To view the structure of this command, I am using describe table name student. This is also a DDL command. This is the structure of this table student consisting of 7 column headers. Likewise, I am also going to create the second table student 1. Student 1 is also created. To view the structure of this table, again I am using describe tables name syntax, describe student 1. This is also consisting of 7 column headers, both the table having similar structure. Let us going back to DML commands one by one. The first command we are going to see is insert command. Insert command is used to insert new entries into the database. The syntax for insert command. First we discuss the syntax for insert command. It is available in 2 forms. In the first form, we no need to specify the column name where the data will be inserted. We need only to specify the values. The syntax for this insert command is insert into table name values within bracket comma separated list of values are given. In this syntax, insert is a keyword and into is a keyword. Table name is an already created table name, existing table name. Values is a keyword. Within bracket, comma separated list of values. That is, your user defined values are given in comma separated manner. The example for this insert command is I am going to insert one row for a student table using this insert command. So insert into student values within bracket comma separated list of values are given. These values are compatible with the column headers, that is structure of the table. So the student table consisting of 7 columns. So we need to specify 7 values within the bracket. So depending on the data type of the columns, the values are specified. If it is a numeric value, we no need to specify the value within quotes. If it is a character varchar data type, we need to specify the value within a single quotes. Once executing this command, it shows one row inserted. That means this record is inserted into the student table. To view the record, I am using select command, select star from student Every command should end with the semicolon. This is the table view. The record is inserted into the student table. One row is inserted. In the second form of insert command, we need to specify the list of columns for which we are going to giving the values. The syntax for this insert command is insert into table name within bracket, comma separated list of columns are given. These columns must present in the table name. After that, the keyword values is added. Within bracket, comma separated list of values are given. This value must compatible with this comma separated list of column headers. So we can see one example for this. So insert into table name student within bracket. The list of columns are given. Register number, name, department, mark 1, mark 2, mark 3, total. After that, values. The list of values are given here. Once executing this query, one row is inserted. That means this record is inserted into the table. To view these values, I am using select query. So now the record is added into the student table. Using this second form, we can change the order of inputs. That means we can change which value we can able to give first. The order of giving input we can change using the second form. For that we can specify the structure within the bracket, comma separated list of columns. Here I am giving mark first, and then after that I am going to give the register number, name, department, total. So let's try this one. In the second form, we can able to change the order of input also. For that we have to mention the changing order of columns. In which way we are going to give the inputs. So again the row is inserted. So the third row is also inserted into the table. So using the second form, we can also insert values for specific columns also. For that, we have to mention what are the columns we are going to give input in the query by mentioning the columns within the bracket, comma separated list of column headers. Here I am going to give values for register number, name, M1, M2, M3. So in student table, there are 7 column headers. Out of 7 column headers, I am going to give only for 5 columns only. So register number, name, mark 1, mark 2, mark 3. I am omitting department and total for giving input. So for that, we have to explicitly mention the order of columns for which we are going to giving the input. So that row is inserted. To view the output, I am using select query. Here, the last query, the output of the last query is containing inputs for register number, name, mark 1, mark 2, mark 3, department and total are empty because we are not giving values for that column. So it is added with null values. We can also insert. So we can also insert value from another table. For the current table, insert value from, we can also take values from another table also. For this, the query is insert into table name, select start from table name. If we need, we can also add var class. I'm going to insert values for student 1 from student table. The existing value from the existing value of student. Before executing, I am selecting the student 1 table. Select star from student 1 to the empty table. Once executing this, no data found. So after executing this command, insert into student 1, select star from student. The values of student 1 all are copied to student 1 table. 4 rows are inserted. After inserting and executing this select command, the output is like this. So the value, everything present in student or copied into student 1. Okay. So that's all about insert command. Insert command used to insert values into the new entries into the database table. There are two main forms of insert command. The first form without specifying the column names. The second form specifying the column name. The first form generally used to enter the entire record, entire values for the record. We cannot omit any columns in the first form. The syntax is very simple. Insert into table name, values within bracket, comma separated list of values are given. In the second form, we have to mention the column list for which we are going to give the values. This column should be mentioned explicitly. That means for which column we are going to give values, we have to mention that column explicitly after the table name. Using second form, we can also give values for specific columns also. The third variety of insert command is used to copy values from another table. If both tables are having the similar structure means we can copy the values from one table to another table by using this insert command. Second DML command is select statement. This statement is used to extract values from the database. There are various forms of select statement. We can see one by one. The first select command is selecting the entire whole table. Values of whole table is the first form. For that, the syntax is select star from table name. Select is a keyword. Star is a keyword that in the meaning for this is also called as asterisk symbol. The meaning for this symbol is all the columns. After the asterisk symbol, from is a keyword. After that, table name. This is the existing table for which we are going to extract the values. So already we have used in the select statement. So nothing change in that. Select star from table name. Once it is executed, it selects the entire table for the user visualization. So now generally select command consisting of three classes. The first one is select class. Second one is from class. Third one is var class. Generally, the select statement is divided into three main classes. The first one is select class, second one is from class, third one is var class. The first select class indicates, the keyword indicates the list of columns we have to select or extract from the database. After select, we have to mention the comma separated list of columns for which we are going to extract the values. The second class is called from class, which specifies the name of the table where we are going to extract those columns. Third class is called as where class. It is an optional one. It is used to filter certain records based on certain conditions, criteria. This class is optional one. If we are going to select the entire table means we simply use asterisk symbol. If instead of asterisk symbol, we can also give comma separated list of column list, like select register number, comma name, comma DPT, comma M1, comma M2, comma M3, comma total from student. This is alternate to this previous command. Once executing, we can view the result like this. Instead of specifying all the columns, we can simply specify the asterisk symbol, that is star. So using this symbol, we can also view the entire table. Okay. So the first version is viewing the entire table. The second, select query for selecting a particular column. Without selecting all the columns, if we need some specific column list, we can only specific column means we can go for this command. The syntax is select column list which we are going to extract and then from table name. I want to view all the register numbers that are existing in the student table means I will give the select command like this. Select register number from student. After execution, it only extracts the register number field from the table student. Instead of extracting all the columns, it only extract the given field. So whichever field we need to extract, we want to give after the select keyword. The third version is selecting a particular records. Instead of particular columns, we need to filter records based on some criteria. For this, we need to use where class. Where class is used to filter records. The syntax for this command is select star from table name where condition. So condition may involve column name, operator, values. Operator may be comparison operator, equal to, greater than or equal to, less than or equal to, greater than, less than, not equal to. Any operator we can substitute in the space. The condition may be like this. Multiple conditions are joined using logical operator and or etc. I want the specific record for the register number 1913-004 means entire record for the register number 1913-004 means I can give the select command like this. Select star from student where register number equal to 19 13-004. Once executing this command, it only extracts only those records that satisfies the select condition. There is only one record and for this register number 1930-004 that is selected here. While using varchar data type in var class, it should be case sensitive. For example, I want to select the record of Deepa, entire record of student Deepa means I have to write query like this. Student where name is equal to within quotes. If you are using varchar data type, when in var class means we can specify the values within the quotes. Deepa After executing this query, no data found because for Deepa, the first letter D is capital. So here I am, for condition, I am giving the first letter D in small case. It is mismatching. So var class in varchar data type in var class must be case sensitive. So instead of small d, if I am giving capital D means it should fetch the correct data. So like this. And then the fourth form is selecting a particular field. So first we can see entire. Firstly we see entire how to select the whole table. Secondly we see how to select a specific columns. Third we see how to select specific rows or say records. So in fourth, how to select a specific field or cell in a table. So for this, we have to combine both the structure, specific column and specific row structure into a single select query. Select column, comma separated list of columns from table name where condition. I want the mark details of the register number 1913-004. Only the mark details means I have to mention the column list, whichever the column I need to extract. M1, M2, M3 from student where register number is equal to 1913-004. So this command only extracts these three details for the register number 1913-004. So there are many variations of select command which we can see in the next session. Next we move on to update. These four are the basic version of select commands. Apart from this, there are various versions which we can see in the next session. Next we move on to update command. Update command is used to change or modify existing values in the database. This command is not used to enter a new record. This only make change in the existing fields only. There are two versions of update command, two variations of update commands. One for with var class, one is without var class. With var class is used to update values for specific record. Without var class update records for all update values for all the records in the table. So first we see the syntax for update command without select var class. This command is used to update values for all the records within the table. The syntax for this is update table name set column name equal to values comma separated list of column name equal to value list is given here. So here update is a keyword, table name is an existing table name for which we are going to make changes. Set is a keyword. After set, for which column we are going to change the values, that column is given here. After that equal to operator. After equal to operator, we have to give the value for that column based on the data type. If it is a numeric, we have to give the value without quotes. If it is a varchar data type, we have to give the values within quotes. I want to set the department for entire record, entire table into CSE means I have to use this command. Update student set department equal to CSE within quote CSE. So already the department values are like this. So empty first record, the department value is empty. For second record, the department value is CSE. For third record, the department value is IT. The fourth record, the department value is CSE. I want to set the department for entire table is CSE. I can use this query like this. Update student set department equal to CSE. 4 rows are updated. After execution, the table is updated like this. CSE, CSE, CSE. All 4 rows are updated with CSE for the column department. We can also use formulas for setting values also. So I want to set the values for total column using the formula derived from mark fields. For this I can use this command update student set total equal to M1 plus M2 equal plus M3. So before execution, the table is like this. The first record, the total is empty. So now I am using the formula. This formula calculates the total from the existing fields M1, M2, M3 and set the value for the total. This query updates all the records in the table. Once execution, it shows 4 rows are updated. The total for first record is now is 258. It is updated using update query. The second variation of update command is with varchar. This is used to update records of specific values of specific rows, specific records. For this, the syntax is update table name, set column name, column comma separated list of column equal to values, var select criteria for updation. I need to set marks for register number mark 1 and mark 2 for register number 1930-004 as 96 and 95. I can use this command like this. Before updation 004, the marks for 004, before updation the marks for 004 is 100. I want to specify, I want to update these two values M1 and M2 for 1913-004 as 96 and 95 using varchar. One row is updated. So now it is changed to 96 and 95. Now the total is again mismatching, so that I have to execute the previous command to update the total. Now the total is also updated. So the last DML command is delete command. Delete command is used to existing data from the database table. It is also comes under two variations, with and without varchar. Without varchar deletes all the entries from the database. With varchar deletes specific entries from the specific records from the database. First, we see deleting how to delete the specific entries using varchar. The syntax is delete from table name var delete condition, deletion criteria. I need to delete the records of Chitra. For that, I have to give the query like this. Delete from student where name is equal to Chitra. Before execution, there are 4 records. After execution of this query, one row is deleted. Now the table consisting of 3 rows. The record of Chitra is entirely deleted from the table. The second variation of delete command is without varchar. This command deletes all the records from the given table. So the syntax is delete from table name. I want to delete all the records from the table student. Means I can use the command like this. 3 rows are deleted. After execution of this command, if we select the table, it shows no data found. But schema of the table still exists. The schema still exists. While using delete, we can retain the schema, but the data or entries are deleted from the entire data or entries are deleted from the table. These are the basic DML commands. Select, insert, update and delete. There are various forms of select command which we see in the next session. That's all about this session. Thank you.